Hello! Welcome back to another live here on Taking a Risk. Sorry we missed you guys last week. We were having terrible internet issues at the RV park that we were at. But today we actually do have good internet. We did move. We're in a whole new state, whole new place, but you guys will have to wait to find out. Are we telling them
Are we telling them?
where we are? Or do they have to wait to find out?
No, yeah, they can know.
No, they got to wait to find out.
Okay.
Okay.
You're waiting.
You're waiting. She's in the bathroom. Probably didn't have to mention that. She's in the kitchen. She's whipping up something so fantastically delicious right now. Can't wait to try it. For everybody that's coming in right now and wondering why the heck we're going on so late, we are actually on Central Standard Time right now. So we are actually an hour behind our normal time. And we're starting an hour later. Hello, everybody that's coming in. Hello. Hello. Love it. Thank you guys for joining. Means a lot to us. Means a whole heck of a lot to us. Truly do appreciate it. But we are. Oh man, here comes the flood. Everybody's realizing. I think it just told everybody now that we're going live. So they're all coming in. It's wonderful. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, actually, I need to do one quick thing real fast. Let me know if you guys out there can hear the music in the background. It's not my music. It's music that's being played by another RV. So let me know if you guys can hear it. Apparently, this park is a lot more lenient of when quiet hours are, which all the parks we've been to, there's only one park we've had an issue with, and that was Thousand Trails Orlando, and that's because that's like a big community, and it wasn't even a real problem. It just so happened that the people next to us were literally drunk and just playing music until like 3 a.m. until I finally, couldn't take it. I went out there friendly, and just told them, hey, just what's going on? Like, you guys celebrating or something? Because if so, I'll join you. I don't mind joining you, but music is a little loud. The baby kept waking up at that time, so it was a little bit too much. So I had to ask them to turn it down. They were very friendly. They didn't have an issue with that. They once they realized what time it was, they were like, "Oh yeah, real sorry," and they apologized the next day. It was all good. They were great people. So it's 10:30 here. So right now it's 9:30 where I am. So we are on the central timeline, which I don't know. It's crazy. It's wild to me because I've been feeling what I can only describe as jet lag. And it's only an hour back from when we normally were. So Florida time is Eastern time, and we're waking up earlier because it's an hour behind, and I've been feeling so groggy. I don't know why. I've been going to sleep just a little bit later, so it's later. My body can feel it, but I'm waking up earlier. So I'm waking up groggy and just feeling groggy. Plus the weather where we are has been stormy. Which is actually beautiful because the storms we were having over in Alabama were like always thunderstorms because it's so close to the Gulf. It was beautiful. It was always thunderstorms. There was lightning all over the place. It was always thunderstorms, but the pressure was just a lot on my body. People were telling me the time. Everybody's telling me what time it is. That's awesome. See, and that's what I love about YouTube. It's like even if we think it's late, to somebody out there it might not be late. It might still be early. Like you guys over in California, it's probably 7 o'clock over there, 7:30 over there, or even later or earlier. And then somebody on the other side of the world, it's like 2 a.m. and they're still up and watching. So that's absolutely wonderful. I love that about YouTube. Plus, if you're not here right now, don't feel bad. I've always had people will comment and be like, couldn't join you for the live, really sorry, but I did catch it afterwards. That's perfectly fine. That's another great thing about YouTube. This is infinite. Until the internet shuts down, YouTube is forever, and you guys can watch whenever and enjoy whenever, which I actually like. If you guys have to cut off to go to sleep, you can always pick up back tomorrow if you want to, if you enjoyed it. Pardon me. I think the honey's just finishing whipping up whatever she's making. We got 68 in the comment, or in the viewers right now.
Wow, there's 68 of you guys waiting on me.
At 4 minutes and 20 seconds, there's actually 75 now. Yeah, they're waiting for you. They're getting tired of me talking.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of you talking too.
I gotta do some stuff.
Oh, you gotta do stuff.
Your turn to talk.
Well, actually, let me plug this in.
Okay. We did move today. Today was a move day.
Ugh.
That wasn't so bad.
Okay, it was not bad, but
We stopped at one of our favorite places to to stop
We did.
at.
Hello.
Do you want to tell them, or
everyone.
should we just wait? Because I didn't film all that. So did you film any of it?
I did. Yeah.
Well, you smell lovely, but you know they can't smell you, right?
Oh.
But you do smell really lovely.
Thank you.
Whatever you were cooking, I'm sure it was worth it.
It was a nice.
Okay. Do you remember how many subs we had last week? Well, we didn't go live last week because of the internet issues we were having in Alabama. We were out in the middle of nowhere. Our T-Mobile wasn't working, our Verizon wasn't working, and our TravelFi wasn't working. It was so bad. But we did meet really cool neighbors. The kids fell in love with their kids, and they had a little fort together. It was cool, and the parents were cool. We talked to them, and they let me borrow their Starlink internet. So thank you, Tyler and Danielle, if you guys are watching. Thank you so much. That was really
If you
appreciated.
guys are, that's
wonderful.
awesome.
I know, that'd be cool. Go
Thank-
Buckeyes, yes!
Woo-hoo.
Susan, what's up? Uh-oh. Apparently lives are getting shut down. They did it to AA. Well,
Oh, wow.
hopefully we don't do anything too crazy. I don't know what was going on in AA.
Or
but-
keeps unsubscribing you
yeah,
all.
YouTube's
and I
been
don't
acting
understand what's
super
happening.
funky.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay,
what's going on.
so I'm a little like caught off guard because I put Baron to sleep and then I fell asleep. So
That's okay. I fell asleep too. I did the dad nod.
I just kind of
Me
like
and Jackson
woke
were on
up.
the couch watching a movie, and I did the dad nod where I'm not asleep.
But
I'm
you're
still watching the
snoring.
movie.
Very
He nudged me. And actually, Evelyn's the one that came and woke me up, and she asked me to sing to her.
They're so
She's so
precious.
cute.
So I'm drinking some water.
We have 28 members now.
Wow.
Get out of
Are
here.
you serious right
That
now?
is wild. You
That
guys.
is amazing. And so I would actually like to know, like in the comments, if you are a member in the memberships, let me know like what you guys want to see. Because I don't want to just post something that you're not interested in. I want to post videos and photos of stuff that you guys want to see.
Yes.
You guys are the ones that are supporting us. And you're basically paying for extra content. So I would love to know what type of content, like, are you wanting to see, like,
I have
I
a
don't know,
bad
cool
habit.
waterfalls around us? Are you wanting to see, like, where we are? Like,
I have a bad habit of
you know
just
what I
wanting
mean?
to share it all the time with
immediately.
everybody.
Yeah, I know. And that's very much, one thing that I am going to kind of shy away
Susan,
from.
you're awesome. We love
Is maybe like photos of the kids. I know
Suzanne.
that's like kind of weird.
Suzanne said she loves everything we do.
Oh, love you guys so much.
She's wonderful.
Um,
Oh, blooper reel. So, believe it or not, I've gotten so good at what I do that there almost are no bloopers.
oh, I got tons.
Well, then
I
you
can
need to be
give you guys
sharing them.
tons.
They'll watch me rattle off like 2 or 3 minutes worth of chatting and not make a single mistake, which is super abnormal for me.
Yeah, but you are really good, like on the spot. Like I have to think about something.
See, my
For a
brain
long
works ahead
time.
of time.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I'm like a split second ahead. That's what always gave me my edge. Call me the split second man, but in a good way. In a real good way.
Yeah, I'm really liking the content that we're sharing, and we're jumping. I guess we're jumping more into, like, trying to help beginners, even though we're beginners
Yes,
ourselves.
there's nothing wrong with that.
And so
The internet is nuts.
yeah, it's actually kind of wild.
The people out there who either don't need the message or like they don't RV, so what do they care?
Yeah.
They still want to chime in on how they feel about it. And then there's people who are like experts at it who want to chime in and say this is useless information and then call us rookies. Duh.
And
Like,
because
exactly,
I'm a
it's exactly what we
female,
are.
they're trying to hit a different avenue.
Yeah, it's usually always men.
And
I don't
so,
think I've ever seen a woman negatively comment about the
No.
stuff you've been posting. It's
oh,
always
I
men.
did once today.
Oh.
Yeah.
We should read those. Maybe that's what we should do in the additional content. If you guys want to
If
see
we
that in the
really make a
members
video.
only content, let us know. We're gonna go ham with it. Ham is hard as a monkey, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Hard as a monkey.
Yes.
I almost
A
said
monkey farter.
monkey butter.
Why do you have more space than me?
What
We're not centered. This is centered, right?
am I supposed to be, like, in the corner? Then you done put me in the corner.
Put baby in the corner. Oh no. They are just jealous. That's literally the only way to look at, like, haters will hate. They have no reason to hate besides
None.
there's literally, like, if it's not for them, it's not for them. That's fine. Just move on.
Yeah.
Like, why tell everybody this is stupid or useless or not necessary when there's somebody out there who will and can benefit from it?
It's actually crazy. So,
like, we would have loved to have known all that stuff.
So I turned the comments off of this one post because it was actually it was like getting like really out of hand. And I had 3 messages in my inbox. So like they were going out of their way.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And one was like, "You're an idiot."
Oh, Jen, where were you when we were up in Huntsville? So we are very spontaneous. Like, I know it might not seem it to you guys, but I swear we do not plan anything. We're literally like the day of. Sometimes it's hours of. We wake up and we're like, "What do you want to do?" "I don't know. What do you want to do?" And then 20 minutes later, she'll be like, "Oh, this is here." Or we'll be driving somewhere
and we'll see it. And that's what happened with
and then it's on the spot.
Yeah, that's what happened with the Science of Rocket Center.
Yeah, which was so amazing. Did
you post about it?
Space, yeah, that came out yesterday, I think.
I was like, "Oh my god."
Well, that's okay.
But if you are absolutely in the Huntsville area, I'm not kidding. I don't care if you're 90 years old or if you have a 2-year-old.
9 to 90.
Everybody
in between. They're like Legos.
Absolutely enjoy that museum. Like it was
and it's not just one little museum. It's multiple museums
multiple
in multiple
areas.
Different buildings.
Yeah.
Yes, with an outside exhibit as well. And there's rides.
Yeah.
You do have to pay for them though.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a little weird.
And I swore that
hey,
at the beginning.
Kids on a roll.
Oh my gosh. Hey, yep, I sure do.
Charles, daughter.
Yeah.
The healthy takes.
Yeah. That's.
I know, right? Isn't that weird? Everybody's saying like the haters, they love it because it's good to like your haters because they watch the whole thing, and then they comment multiple times, so they're adding.
Actually, what they're doing is literally sharing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I have over 600 shares on the one post. It blows my mind, and it's like the silliest.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention. That's why I scrolled back up. Sorry, my brain just went somewhere else. I asked if they could hear that music. And I scrolled up to see if there was any comments, but everybody was talking about the time.
Oh, okay.
Everybody was telling me what time it is by them. Hello, Tim Lee. Welcome. And everybody else that has joined that has said hello.
There's 93 of you guys.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
That's crazy.
The haters are the ones making you money. I wish.
They are. Really, they are.
I mean, they do help. I don't know. I don't mind them. I keep telling her, like,
whenever they're jabbing at me, and so they're not even jabbing at him.
Yes, they do. They jab at me in very different ways.
So it's very different. Instagram and TikTok and Facebook are very different than YouTube. And it actually is kind of crazy. Or maybe it's just a different following that I'm gaining. I don't know. It's just so
following
weird.
Is following. I mean, they're converting over to.
Oh, they can't hear any music. It's actually not really loud right now.
Yeah, now it's not loud, of course.
But they're gonna have to end here in like an hour or so.
Well, he said 11, so they're hour and 15 minutes where we are left. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, let's try to be quiet.
She's so cute. Oh, so they can hear it.
Name it 2 is 11 keys.
Seats.
Oh, what did I say?
Leather keys.
Oh.
Leather keys are for children who are teething.
Okay, anyways. It's so cool. So, like,
she was an hour away from you.
We've never been to an RV site. I think I heard you while I was making the stuff in the kitchen. I think
heard me do what?
Heard you mention that we've never been to an RV site that allowed like it's an entire RV, and they have their garage drop down, and literally they have an entire karaoke setup. It's a whole shebang over there.
Oh yeah, it's really cool over there. I really wish we could have. We literally went 10 minutes before
the live.
And they were asleep. Like the second we walked up, they were like, "Come on, get up there and sing something. Get up there." And
sing something.
And I'd love to, but I got to go perform elsewhere.
Well, I accidentally gave it away. I tried to record so that way I could post it, and my flash turned on.
All right, some people are saying no music, so let's see if this helps.
Oh yeah, Carrie Underwood, good job.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna help.
Oh man. Nope.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think
when
you
it
guys
gets
can
really
hear
loud,
it.
we'll open that back up.
Yeah.
But it is cold over here. And
Man, I'm not excited about it actually.
I know this. I
Did you tell
mentioned
them where
it
we
in the
are?
video. No,
Okay.
we could talk about the place in general.
Oh, I actually was about to tell them the wrong place anyway.
Smaller RVs, I'd say definitely come here. Bigger RVs, I wouldn't suggest it.
There's like two whole other sections.
Oh, that's true. But you think they're any better than this one?
I don't know.
This area is absolutely gorgeous. It is in the woods. There's a giant, literally our.
Oh, I was
the
talking
lights-
about like this, just the state, not the park.
Oh, the
part.
state for sure. Definitely come here. Lots of people come here for many different reasons. Yeah, but this park in general.
Yeah, so we'll do.
From what I've seen so far,
I think
yes,
what
I'll
we're
do
going
a
to
full
start
review.
doing is a full reviews for a whole video.
I think it would really help beginners who are looking for a place to stay decide whether or not the area. I mean, there's many different RV parks you can stay at.
Yeah, there's
and
tons.
If you're part of the 1,000 Trails membership like we are, that's what we're going to be doing most of our reviews on. So we're not going to be doing the ones that you have to pay or the other types of memberships, but it will be helpful for 1,000 Trails members or people who are prospecting into it or perspective into it.
Yeah. Some of you guys might know where we are, but yeah, you guys are more than welcome to drop in the comments on where we are.
Yeah.
Take a guess.
King's is asking.
But yeah, I think is what we're going to start doing is I would.
Oh, Judy, thank you. You said our videos are fun to watch.
For somebody that's starting, Georgeous, not gorgeous. Duh. That's funny.
Save that for my sister. She loves it.
What was I saying? I don't even know. I'm so tired. Whew. What was I for real saying?
About go back to sleep or open your eyes.
Something like
No, don't open it then. It's probably your eyelash.
that. Oh man.
Or fly legs.
I don't
I'm
even
gonna
know.
start calling them for now. They look like fly legs.
Alabama.
What was that sound?
Are you guys in Ohio or maybe Tennessee? Alabama. You're Alabama.
Oh. There's the
Oh,
alarm
Tennessee.
clock.
Hello. Hello, Megan.
That's a good name.
Tennessee.
Buckle up, it's the law. I like that.
Oh, that's cool.
You can help him.
You gonna help him or no?
I'm trapped. I got a baby seat and a baby maker. Trapped between a baby seat and a baby maker.
Yeah, crazy.
Is that not what you do?
Yeah.
Making babies. But this park, particularly, at least the area that we are, so there's multiple different, they call them phases, I think, right? Phases? This is a different phase, right? She can't hear me more. Baby's got her attention. But yes, there's different areas in here. We didn't get to check out the other ones because this is supposedly the area for the bigger RVs, but there's barely any 50 amps, and that's what we need. We're actually hooked up to a 30 amp right now, which is wild to me because when we were in the last RV place, we were having issues with the 40 amp that we were plugged into. It was supposed to be a 50 amp, but you could see on the circuit breaker that it was 40 and 40 amp, and our breaker was popping multiple times. Now we're at a 30 amp. We haven't had an issue so far, and it is colder here. I could see on our little thermostat, it's like 68 degrees, which isn't super duper cold, but you can see I'm wearing long sleeves. It's not Florida, that's for sure. It's not 75, 80 degrees at night. But we usually use our little space heaters, and each one of those can run like 20 amps just on their own. Oh yeah, we're definitely traveling. I love that you guys are guessing though. That's pretty funny. But so we've decided not to turn on any of the heaters tonight just in case. And surprisingly enough, okay, so when we came in here, I probably should start that. I mean, it's all in the video that you guys are going to see in a few days, but when we first came in here, we were driving around, and I do my best when I drive this thing to be as cautious as possible. I don't like stopping really fast. I don't like hitting curbs, which you shouldn't be doing anyways. I avoid potholes the best I can. This place is filled with potholes. The roads are all torn up. The roads are slim. They like literally will go like this. So like you'll be driving, and then the road will narrow, and then it'll widen back up, and the narrow part is like a drop on each side. So your tires are going like this. I know I did a great job driving today. But once we got into here, and there was several hills that you had to go through. So from where you check in the front gate, it's several miles before you actually get to the park itself, like where you're going to park your RV, which was mind blowing to me. But there was several hills. You go down and then you go right back up, almost like you're climbing a mountain. I was so nervous. There's three of them that we had to go through. The first one was a struggle. The second one wasn't as bad. The third one, I swear the truck was going to start rolling backwards, but somehow our beautiful Chevy Silverado did it. So thank goodness for Chevy. Thank you very much for building quality vehicles. That is for sure. I've had a lot of people, especially over the last few weeks, it seems like, ask about our truck in particular. I've had 3 people at the last campsite ask. One guy was driving by, our neighbor asked, and then our other neighbor asked, which is pretty cool because they're all looking into upgrading their trucks or trading in their trucks for another truck. And the Chevy Silverado I have not had an issue with so far, and ours is only gas. So it's doing one heck of a job. It's 2,500, and it's had no issues pulling this, and we're probably looking at about anywhere between 15 and 16,000 pounds in weight as far as our RV goes. Dry weight, I think it's 14,000. It's like 13,800. So it has had 0 issues so far. Now, Alabama is full of hills. I had no clue. It's a beautiful state. One of the most beautiful states I've been to. It literally reminded me of a more lush Ohio, because Ohio is a beautiful state too. We've got lots of woods, lots of forests. Alabama is the exact same way, except I think everything grows a lot faster. It gets a lot more rain, but everything is hilly, super hilly, up and down hills. Ohio is relatively flat, which is nice. Florida, I feel like, was relatively flat too. There were some hills, but for the most part, it was all flat. So, and now where we are, it seems like it's in between. It's like we're going. I'm going to give it away if I keep talking. I'm not going to say where we are. It'll be in the video. It'll be in the videos in the next few days. But we're getting towards the mountains. We do have a goal of where we'd like to be in the next few months, and we're trying to meet those goals. And we are having to go a certain way. So we are going to be going through the mountains, and I'm super nervous to be driving through like Kentucky and West Virginia, where there are actual mountain trails that you got to go up. And oh man, I can't remember. Did we come down those ways? I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, we didn't come down that way. We've been those ways with the truck, but that was the truck by itself, no trailer.
Every time I talk, I wake him up.
I know. I'm sorry. It's 54 and damp in Alabama right now. Good Lord. I mean, it's definitely colder outside. This RV is relatively insulated pretty well. And I found out that it's just foam. Found out a while ago that in between the walls, if there even is anything in between these walls, I don't think so. Because my back is kind of chilly. It's just foam. It's like a little thing of foam that you would find like styrofoam stuff. So it's not the best insulation. Yeah, that'll be terrible. I couldn't imagine an electric car pulling. I don't know what types of power those things have, but I can't imagine them pulling trucks and trailers. But this is a good time to talk about our Travelfy, which has been carrying us for the last few days, and today in particular, because we've been having such horrible issues with internet, especially being in the backwoods and stuff like that. But we one day will upgrade. And our neighbors, Tyler and Daniel, the ones I was just talking about, that let us use their Starlink, which I don't even know if I mentioned Starlink, but that's what they let us use, their Starlink, for a little bit. They brought up a good point to buy used. You don't have to buy it brand new. And we have gotten in such a bad habit because we went to Camping World. When we first bought the RV, we went to Camping World right away and bought all that stuff brand new. When in reality, we should have been a little bit smarter. And this is probably going to be a new RV tip of the day. You don't have to buy brand spanking new when you just get an RV. Used. We bought a used RV. Why wouldn't we buy used equipment? And that's funny because we actually did buy used cameras, but it was from the guy at General RV. So to me, it almost felt like it almost was new. But they mentioned that they saw Starlinks, which is by far the best internet. I'm pretty sure. According to just about everybody who does RVing or traveling and stuff like that, Starlink is the best. So the equipment is very expensive. It's like $900 if you buy it brand new. And then their monthly is quite high as well. It's like $150. I'm not even sure if they have packages or not, but everybody that I've talked to, it's over $100. So that's a lot of money. But he was saying, $125. So anywhere between $125 and $150 a month for internet. But it's almost perfect internet just about everywhere you go. Now it wasn't the best.
It's not almost perfect because you have to have, like, if we were parked here, we probably wouldn't have service because of the trees.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to have a clear sight to the sky. But also, like on cloudy days, it doesn't work the best either.
Yeah,
but that's okay. I'd rather have that where it usually works than nothing, which is what we had where we just were. Which
still, I don't know what's wrong with it. I think there's something wrong with the box or something.
I mean, the Travelify has been perfect so far, which that hasn't been typical. The Travelify has been spotty in a lot of different areas, especially bigger areas where you think it would be great. But here, it's been perfect. It's been pristine. We watched movies. I was scrolling on Facebook. She was uploading stuff on, TikTok. I got mice in my kitchen. What even are those? Bring those over here if you're gonna eat them.
Okay. Actually, let's try these online.
We got these from Sam's Club. We finally got the Sam's. This is what we were doing right before the rocket and Space Center. We were actually going to Sam's Club.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I went there. Because I saw the sign and I was like, oh, let me see if it's included in the membership. I saw the sign.
There you go, Yvonne Chavez. I like that. She said her 2500 HD is 21 years old and not a single problem.
For what? Oh,
yeah, because I was mentioning how the truck has been, like, mind-blowingly good.
The kids have been dying to open these, actually.
I want to eat them without her.
Yeah, we are. Let's try them.
I already know what Cinnamon Crunch tastes like.
Not on Bugles. How do you say this?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Bugless?
Yes, they're buglesses. You're going to get...
Wait, hold on.
They're going to send people for you now for saying it like that. Buglesses.
Hang on. Wait a second.
No, these are buggles. Can't you guys read that? It says buggles.
Okay, anyway, just trying. Not mice, just... And then we also got these that I wanted to try with you guys, too.
The Snack Club. They're tahine, or as I call them, tangent, which I know a lot of people call them.
They do not look good.
I think they're all right. I like tahine.
Yeah,
I don't love it. I like it. Jackson would say the opposite. I don't like it. I love it. That's Jackson. Do you want me to open these?
Mm-hmm.
You were struggling. Are they resealable?
I don't know. I didn't figure it out.
So this is actually essential to RVing. I know some people are like, why are you guys eating on live right now? Because this is essential to RVing. If you're going to have long travel days, you're going to need snacks. And you're going to need people to tell you which snacks to buy. So there you go. Head over. Is this cereal or are these chips?
They're chips.
Are you sure?
They're cereal chips. Okay, the bag is not resealable. What the heck?
What happened to our resealer? Did we not bring it with us?
No,
Is
that thing was junk.
Oh, you got a bowl?
Yeah, I got a bowl.
It's not the type of bowl I was expecting you to bring over here today. Here. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. That's fun. Don't dump them in there. What if you don't like them?
I do like them.
Yeah, because they're Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Everybody loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Wow, look at this.
We're done making all that noise.
I wish that they could see it closer.
I wish I could see it closer.
Why can't you scoot the thing closer? How close do you want to see it?
Oh man, I can see the molecules. They were stacked like this.
Okay, here, try it.
Here, you try this one. Can you see them? You got those magnifying glasses on your face. Can you see them?
Why didn't you let me feed you?
I'm sorry. You didn't wash your hands after making your food in the kitchen.
That's it. And not just now. Not just now. Adventures with Roxanne, ...
I think they're waiting for what I'm supposed to say.
These are good. You don't think so? They're like the salty with the sweet, but they literally kind of...
I'm usually not a one and done type of person, but
cinnamon toast spread.
No, I think they flopped on these.
140 of you. They got
Yeah.
a nice crunch.
Yes, they're bugles. Bugles are fantastic. I love bugles. I think they flopped on these. There's that really salty undertone.
There is, but I feel like
it's
have
not
to.
cinnamon toast crunchy enough. No, it's definitely crunchy. It's not cinnamon toasty enough.
Mm.
You get like a brief flavor of cinnamon toast, and then it's all
like
salt.
a hint. Yeah. So that actually makes me wonder if there's salt in the dough. This is dough, right? I would assume so.
Yeah. Are we speaking loud enough? Let us know. We're trying to be quiet because of the kids. No, we're normally super duper loud. Oh, yesterday was my twin grandbaby's first birthday. Oh, happy birthday to Jamie Bartholomew's twin grandbabies. That's awesome. Twins. We've always wanted twins.
Yeah.
Since even before we had
so
kids, we always wanted twins. We used to talk about having multiple sets of twins. Just getting it done and out of the way.
Oh my gosh, since 9:39.
Oof. Hey, Tricky Chi is one of our newest members. Thank you, Tricky.
Woo-hoo!
She's are they called members?
Members,
Yeah. Sure.
Isn't that weird to call them members though?
But I would call them subscribers, but everybody is technically a subscriber.
How about we call them like a super
Risk taker.
A super something. Super fan or
risk taker.
Super. No, they're not a risk taker because.
Are you a little risk taker, a big risk taker, or a risk lover?
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Anyways, you want to try these? Look at these. They look so good.
So what flavors of gummy bears do they have?
So they have orange, pineapple, apple, strawberry, and lemon.
Okay, this raises a great debate now because I read them from the bottom up, so it's weird. I was looking at the bottom one when you started reading, and I was like, why is she reading them from the top?
Who reads from the bottom up? Let
me know in the comment section below. If you were reading these, would you read them like this, or would you read them like that? I don't know.
Are you joking right now? You read from the bottom up.
All the time.
So you read from the right to the left?
I read so fast that I can read both ways real quick. And by the time I get to the bottom, I'm already reading them back up towards the top.
They're waking up my kid.
I think they are. What is he saying? See, everybody's saying bottom to top. Everybody is saying
top
bottom to
down.
Top. No, everybody is saying bottom to top.
Yeah.
But see, my thing is, like, I would never read it backwards like that. Like, oops, I should probably show it. I would never read this backwards, but the flavors, I read them backwards. I read them backwards.
Yeah, there's something wrong with your eyeballs. He is Egyptian. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we read right to left. Which is why I'm really good at reading backwards.
Anyways, so let's go try these.
Okay, let's see if there's one that you like.
No, these are probably about to flop. Oh, my barking in my mouth.
Let me know in the comment section below if there's anything that you like to eat with tahini. See, why wouldn't you put those in the bowl? That makes more sense to me.
I don't know.
You're getting tahini crumbs everywhere.
Where do you see one single crumb?
Yes.
No, you don't.
They are rather sticky. The aroma of tajin has just literally taken over
the place. Yeah. Oh, I found one green.
What other color? The green ones are.
Oh yeah.
Apple.
Apple.
Okay.
Okay, so I have. Here's your 5.
Okay, so one of each flavors. Let's show them.
Ooh. All right. Got pineapple.
All right, let's see if we like the pineapple.
Lemon.
Oh, that's lemon. Yeah, pineapple's the lighter one.
Strawberry.
Yeah, see, watermelon,
apple.
Pineapple, and sprinkling it on peanut butter sandwiches.
And orange. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, orange. Okay, which one are you trying first?
Pineapple. You read it first.
Oh, my God. It smells like seafood. Cat food. Ugh.
There's something wrong with my brain.
Okay, let's try it.
I like to suck all the flavor off them first. And then enjoy the gummy bear because, hey, what gummy bears are these? These aren't the good ones.
Oh, I don't even know. Oh my God, it's too spicy. What the heck is this?
Tangerine is not even spicy.
Oh.
That one's actually really good.
Yeah, the pineapple gummy bear.
See, I like tahini on cucumber slices.
Ooh. Whoa. I'm gonna give that like a.
These are mild. They're literally, look. It says it right there.
I know they're
They have
mild.
1 little flame out of 3. These are not spicy. All right, which one do you want to try next?
Okay, the gummy bear pineapple flavor tasted really good. The tahini, clearly you can tell I'm definitely not a fan of it.
It'll clear your sinuses.
And my throat and everything else. Let's do orange.
Oh, look at that. I already had it ready. Ready?
Cheers.
Beers. Oh, I forgot to suck all the tangent off to get the flavor.
That one's good with the tangent if you bite it right
really
away.
It really is. Oh, that one was pretty good.
Yeah, orange is my favorite.
Yeah, that one so far was really good.
Oh my god, it's so spicy.
Okay, so I've had tahini with apples before. The kids loved it. I did this one time when we were in the house. The kids loved it. Hungry eyes. You guys can't hear that music? Must be in my head.
Okay.
Hello, Barbara Barando. She said, hello, nice to meet you from Oregon. We're going to be there very soon.
We are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like tomorrow. I figured we might as well start doing like a
Okay, so what are you eating? You ate it without
Oh, are we supposed to? Listen,
okay,
I'm snacking.
here's apple. You ate 2?
No, just the apple.
Okay.
That one's really good.
Okay, so the mistake that I made was sucking the tahini off because now they taste way better.
Oh.
They're still not good, but they're better. I want to do
Grants Pass in Oregon. Let's add it to the list.
Grants Pass.
Hey, that's what we need to do
Yeah.
for a free thing. Is a list of places that you should go.
Oh, okay. Yep.
All right.
All right. We're
Do
gonna
the
try
red one.
No lemon because I want strawberry last to make my palate taste delicious. Lemon.
Oh wow! Look at that. Winnie Chan said hello from Massachusetts. That's the first time I ever said that right. Just came over after a live from a crochet channel, getting her gold plaque for 1 million subscribers.
That is amazing.
Is it croquet or crochet?
Crochet.
Crochet channel. That's nuts.
That's cool.
Gives me hope.
All right, lemon.
Not that I have a special talent. Shoot.
Oh. Cheers.
Oh, that one's so good too.
That one was the best tasting with the tahini. But honestly, it didn't have very much on it.
Neither was mine. But maybe the lemon covers it up. Oh, look. This one almost has none. Did the kids get into these?
Look,
this looks licked. Look. Oh, that was yours.
You know how I worked for that red?
That one had so much tahini. I just did you a favor. This one has none. Look, he's making. That one almost has none too.
Good. Cheers.
Wow, that flavor is so good.
So good.
What does it remind? It reminds me of limoncello. If anybody's ever been to Italy or had any of the limoncello stuff, that's literally what that one reminded me of. I don't know what bears these are. What company makes these bears?
I don't know. Nah. Mm-mm.
You didn't like that one?
Mm-mm.
It's okay. Oh, it's like a creamy strawberry.
Ooh.
Oh my god, look at all these wonderful Rizk lovers. Look at how many different names are green.
Mm.
That literally, oh my goodness.
I'm in there. Rizk liver. Oh, tear. Oh my god. Tear.
That's her tear.
Yeah.
Are you eating more?
Yeah. Oh man.
Amazing. Now you like them. Now that we did it on live, you like them. Or is that one not good?
No, I'm eat a lemon one.
I'm just drinking juice.
No, I'm done.
You need another water?
I actually think I want a tea. A hot tea in our
A hot tea?
thing isn't even on.
Oh yeah, we don't have anything plugged in because we're supposed to be moving tomorrow. There was a gentleman. Oh, that's what I was talking about earlier.
I do actually like this
Cut
spot a
myself
lot,
off.
but there's no sewer hookup, so
Yeah, there's
absolutely
no
not.
sewer.
It's an out.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I meant to mention about this place. So besides for most of the campsites not being 50 amp, a lot of them don't have sewer, and I mean a lot. Like the vast majority of them don't.
Yeah.
She was showing us.
And I knew that.
Yeah, you knew that?
I did. Yeah. But
I would have still said, let's check it out anyways.
yeah. Hey, I think I looked at the light.
Hey, Rita McCoy's from Tennessee.
Oh yeah,
That's awesome.
Tennessee. That's
Okay,
cool.
but anyways, when we first got here, we were driving around for a hot minute, and
Mm.
like I was saying, the roads are so wonky here, and a lot of them are one way, and they're not labeled the best. And I ended up going the wrong way on a one way, and of course, I kept thinking everybody that was coming at me was going the wrong way because I misread the sign. So I'm just like waving at people like, "Hey, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. I don't mind that you made a mistake, and all the while it was me." I'm just a nice guy. I don't mind. I don't mind little mistakes. Actually, like everybody makes little mistakes.
You want to know what's actually really weird?
I'm never going to get to finish this story.
So that lady that was sitting in the chair with like the little vest on, like pointing people where to go.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, listen. She literally told the RV in front of us he was an Airstream. And she was like, she said something to him. I don't even know. She was like, "Oh yeah, I knew the last one." Her.
Before you like make her out to be a bad person, I talked to her.
And what'd she tell you?
There was a club that came in right before us of Airstreams.
Oh, okay.
She told me she's with the Airstream Club.
Yeah, she was like, "I don't work here. I don't know where your site is."
Oh, she gave you attitude? No, she did not.
I promise.
She did not give me attitude.
And listen.
I asked her, "Hey, which way am I supposed to go? Do you know if there's an open site?" And she said, "No, I'm not sure. I'm just with the Airstream Club. I'm just directing them."
She's like, "I don't work here. I don't know where your site is."
Was that after I asked her?
Yeah, because I didn't even know you asked her.
Oh, so maybe she got irritated.
I was like, "Hi, do you know where like 50 amps are?"
Is that how you said it?
Yes. But I asked.
After 2 hours of traveling with the kids all by herself, that's how you asked?
That's exactly how I asked. Ma'am, where the heck are 50 amps?
That's what needs to be in the membership only, like a live broadcast of you driving with the kids.
No, absolutely not. Nope. It is like going to a zoo. Here, just.
It's our zoo, though. It's our zoo. You guys are getting into the mood. There's like waves of oceans. And then you hear this! There's waves of oceans, not oceans of waves.
There's waves of oceans. What'd I say? There's oceans of like.
Oceans of waves.
So like you're in the mood.
Ocean after ocean.
You're just attacking. You're just listening. And then monkeys are fighting. Like literal monkeys.
I like listening to the monkeys fight.
Oh, Lord.
But anyways, back to my story. So after driving around for
you were telling one?
Countless minutes, I've been telling multiple stories at the exact same time.
All right, go ahead.
We decided to stop the truck because she's in the car, and we decided to go look around and let the kids out, let the monkeys out, because there was a park right there.
Baboons broke out.
There's a park literally right up here, and it was a nice one. And of course, when they started playing, then all these other kids came and playing, so it really was.
Diane, we haven't yet, but we will. But I don't think on this trip, not on this.
So I decided to park in the only place that looked acceptable. They had a huge trash can area, with multiple dumpsters, which I love, and they had a dump station area. So I pulled into it. Of course, I pulled in backwards. Didn't realize I went the wrong way into it. So once again, I went the wrong way on a one-way. You were supposed to come in this way. I came in this way. So the only way to turn out would be to go through another one-way to get out. But I did find out that people don't care around here.
No, I don't think they care.
One guy looked at me and I said, "Is this okay?" He said, "I don't care." So, and another guy waved at me, so must be all right.
The guy said that we're going to tomorrow, man.
That's what I need to talk about. That's what I'm getting to. Because I'm not super social, especially when
you gotta plug it in sometimes, Marissa. Come on.
Like, I was irritated. I was frustrated with how damaged the roads are in this park. And like I was saying, I was talking about how good of a driver I was being today.
Jamie, I saw your comment.
And all of it was ruined coming here. Like, stuff was thrown all over the place. You were telling me the kids' room was absolutely destroyed.
Yeah. So.
And it's because of the big hills that were here and the roads. You know, the RV kept going like this.
Check out either Instagram or TikTok for that, and you guys will see it.
Okay. Oh, she filmed it. So there's additional content in the TikTok and the Instagram. So if you haven't followed those along, make sure you do that. It's in the description of every video. I'll put it in the description probably after we're done with this live. All right, check for it right now.
Oh, man. Dang, I thought I was skinnier than that.
What were you just trying to do? This table is bolted to the ground.
Listen.
This table don't go nowhere.
I thought I could literally just whip my fat around this table and get under here and get those sticker books.
You're so cute. Okay. Back to what I was saying. For the millionth time,
I need some more.
We decided to park the RV and walk around and drive around and look for spots that were going to work for, because we're a 40-foot RV, plus with the truck, we're 55 foot or something like that. So we have to make sure we can be able to pull through. all of these sites were back in, which I'm comfortable backing in, but these are tight spots, and the road, oh my God, it is so destroyed.
And like a lot of them were like backing up, and then it drops.
Yeah, like right off of the road, there's a drop.
Yeah, or to the lake or whatever this is over here. A lot of it was like backing up to woods that literally just drops off. And you guys know that the back of our RV is the kids' bathroom, so it has a door.
Oh, that's not even what I was talking about. But yeah, what she's talking about is the back of the RV would have been at a drop.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm talking about is right off of the road, there's like a dip. So backing up the RV would have bounced.
Oh yeah.
And it would have thrown me off completely. And a lot of the times, I think of when I've learned from a lot of older people who do this.
Teresa,
when you're
crazy.
backing in, stop trying to do like a sharp angle to back in. What you want to do is you want to get the right angle, pull forward, and then try to back it in instead of trying to drive past it and then back in. It's not like a car. The big A classes, that's what you can do. But with the trailer, like what we have, how long it is, you really want to find that right angle and then pull up so that you can just back into the spot if you have the room for it. Here, there was no way to do that. Every angle that I would have had to come from, there was only one spot that we did find that would have worked perfectly. And then we realized it was an annual site. So you never know with those, so while we're walking around discussing this, we did end up going back to the truck. And there was a gentleman there who was throwing stuff out. And I don't remember what he said, but I was not in the mood to talk.
Well, we were just like dazed.
We were just talking to each other.
So, like, where the heck do we park our RV in this janky spot?
I do remember what he said. He said, "How do you guys want it?" And I said, "Excuse me?" And he said, "What are you guys trying to do?" And I said, "Well, this is just the dump station, so we're not trying to park it here." He said, "Yeah, I know."
Because we were just backwards.
Yeah.
We were backwards anyway.
And I was telling him, I just started telling him how all these sites, there's no 50 amps and how they're all super small and there's no way I'm backing into them. And then he just mentioned, he was like, "Well, we're leaving." Oh, that's what I told him. I told him the lady told us that people are leaving tomorrow, so to try again in the morning. And I was like, well, we don't know who the heck is leaving, or even if it's going to be a 50 amp site when that happens. So he mentioned, then he just off the top of his head was like, "Oh, I'm leaving tomorrow." And he was like, "But I'm an annual site." And I was like, "Oh, are we even allowed to take those?" He goes, "It's my site." And I go, "So do you think we could take it?" He said, "Yeah, sure."
Sweet. I'm so excited.
So he didn't know what site number he was, though.
It's
and
okay. I wouldn't have known either.
Hundreds of sites.
Weird.
Wow. I mean, why wouldn't you know that? I'm not saying you should know, but why wouldn't you know?
I don't know. I would not know.
You don't even know what site we are now, but that's because that's not your job.
Yeah.
It's my job, and I know what site
Must
we're
be his wife's job. She probably has it written down in a book.
Probably he's been here so long he forgot.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
Yeah.
But he's a lovely gentleman. And
so
he
nice.
just said, while you guys are driving around again, just look for my truck and my trailer. You'll see it. We're clearing things out because we're moving. So it just so happens.
He just like pointed in a direction.
Yeah, he just said, "Not this road, the road after it." And I'm like, there's like 50 roads after it, and they all split in different directions. And you honestly can't even tell what's a road and what's a spot because the road looks like it's all gravel, and the spots are mostly gravel. A lot of them are dirt and stuff like that. But the spot that we ended up coming to, we accidentally found this one, and it is a pull through, which I don't know why nobody else was in this spot. Watch, this is an annual spot, and we just don't know. They're going to be here in the morning.
I didn't see a tag.
I didn't either, but maybe it fell. Maybe something happened. But anyways, this is one of the only last pull through spots, which we only saw four other ones. So I told her, I was like, "Hey, I'm going to have to be coming the wrong way, but I'm just going to pull right through this." And she was like, "Okay." She parked the car in the spot that we were going to take, and I started walking back to the RV, which was kind of far. And along the way, I saw him, his truck, and his trailer, and they were clearing stuff out. And I waved, and I ran across the road, and I said, "Hey, it's me." And then he remembered me.
Yeah.
And I was talking to them. It was two couples, him and his wife, and I'm assuming his friend and his wife. The friend was taking all
Good night, Doreen.
which was pretty cool. Good night. Thank you for joining us. And he remembered me, so he said, "Yeah, I talked to him earlier, and I told him he could have this spot." And then it comes to find out it is his annual spot, but he's not going to be there anymore. I don't think ever.
Huh.
He said we're never coming back. So I told him we'll take care of your plants for you. He's got a little garden over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the kids are literally about to love this so much.
I'm gonna love it so much. I miss my garden.
It'll work.
What?
Do you think that we'll be able to back in?
It is gonna be a tight
narrow road.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight, but his RV was big.
Okay.
It's just gonna be a lot of finagling. But I don't think there was anybody in front of him, so I'll be able to do what I was just saying, where you pull way ahead, straighten out, and then try to just back in instead of trying to sharply back in, then straighten out, sharply back in, then straighten out, sharply back in, straighten out.
Okay.
Which we're learning that's not something you ever need to really, don't rush it. Don't ever rush backing into a spot. Get it just the way you like it. Don't let anybody push you around. Or there's always ways around people. You don't have to, like if I'm blocking the road, you will be able to get around. You don't have to wait.
Yeah, you can go
So
the
there's
other
no
way.
reason to
Turn
get
around or
impatient. There's no
something.
reason to rush anybody. Yeah, there's multiple roads. But I'm excited. That spot did look nice. And he had posts with lights. And I mentioned the lights. And his friend was already taking them down. And I was like, but what about the posts that you got there? Because we have our own lights that I've been dying to hang up. But they're very heavy. I can't just hang them from the RV because they might tear something. He said, no, he's taking the posts too. I was like, okay.
Just leave them for like 2 weeks.
He's got to dig them up. They're in the ground.
You should have.
Maybe he was joking. Maybe he was just pulling my leg.
We'll see tomorrow if he's pulling your leg or not.
I know. Or we'll just come and there'll be 2 big old empty spots. Big old holes in the ground.
My God, the kids will fall in those.
Yeah, I know, especially Yasmin.
She's so clumsy.
No, she does it on purpose. I swear she does.
There's no
She does
way.
her little waddle like this, and she sees it, and then she just keeps going with her little, because she thinks her little head's in the clouds. Let her stay like that. Let her have fun. Let her be little. She's so cute.
I think she's just clumsy. All right, so there's like a.
So tomorrow we should hopefully get a 50 m spot, but I mean this is so far working out. I would like to push it and see how far we can get with. I mean, should we?
No sewer.
Oh yeah, no sewer. But we didn't have sewer when we first started. Remember we kept going to the dump station. We have a lot more stuff to pack up now to move the RV, but we used to.
I guess the dump station is literally right where we were.
Yeah, but if we pull out and go to the dump station, somebody might pull in.
Well, we have our car.
Maybe. What if they just
bulldoze through it?
Yeah, people are wild.
I think that would be funny. Like this?
Yeah, but it's to the left.
Oh, I'm going the wrong direction.
Yeah, right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
But your leg's not twitching like the dogs do.
You just can't see it. Oh, the music is done. I just noticed. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they cut off early. I wonder why. It's only
somebody done yelled
10:30. Yeah, maybe.
I bet somebody did. It was.
Or maybe they were wrong. Maybe it is 10 o'clock. I didn't read the papers of the rules at this one, so maybe it is only 10 o'clock.
One guy was like, he said, if we're lucky, he kind of like mumbled it, if we're lucky, we go past 11.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I don't know.
So Winnie wants to know, what do we do for crafts being in the RV? Are you speaking directly to her or like for the kids? Because the kids, they color. Yeah, I don't draw craft. And they color.
I don't do any business stuff anymore.
We had a lot of craft stuff for them
when we
first
Melissa.
Began.
We still have a lot of craft stuff, but I don't get it out because it's messy. I don't know. And I just now realized that this site doesn't even have a picnic table.
Oh, no, I saw that too. A lot of sites don't. And the water.
All the ones I saw did.
Okay, let me correct myself. The water for this site
is wrong.
Yeah, so I actually had to use the site next to ours, which the electrical box is broken on that one, so I don't imagine anybody's gonna be pulling in. I think I filmed all this. Man. So when I turned the water on, nothing happened. But I heard it. I heard it go.
Can you do that? Wait, how'd it go?
I don't remember. But anyways, I turned it on and it went ka-chook. Like, what?
Yeah, that was so funny.
But anyways, I turned it on and I had the hose already hooked up because I was going to flush the line. I always flush the line when you get here. I mean, you probably could just turn it on. Yeah. Anywhere. You probably could just turn it on, let it go. But I like to have the hose attached to it so I can control where it goes. I don't like to just flood the area. Because you want to flush it for a few minutes. Like, you want to get that water moving. Whatever is in there, you want to get it pushed out. Because these pipes, you never know where they're coming from. I don't know where they're coming from. Do you?
No, but
I don't have a city planner's degree. Mm-hmm. Anyways, so when I turned it on, it ka-chucked and nothing happened. The line kind of woke up, but nothing happened. So I turned it off, turned it back on, and then it kind of burped and a little bit of water sprayed out of the hose. Turned it off, turned it back on, and then finally it kicked on and it was just a little, yeah, just a little one. Mm-hmm. So I turned it off and I went and checked the next one, and when I turned it on, it was it all came flooding out. It was wild. So I hooked the hose up to that one.
Hello, baby cornball.
And then I turned ours back on. That's cute. Turned ours back on, and then it was... But I was already hooked up to the other one, so I was just like, whatever.
Forget
this
it.
One's already working, so... But the water pressure here is extremely low.
I know, but remember, we're in an RV.
Yes,
It can't be...
When we were at Hidden Hollow, which was that random place that we stopped at in Alabama just to break up our drive.
One day.
That was awesome.
I know. My
beehole is still recovering. I'm still looking for it. The bidet blasted it somewhere.
Oh my Jesus.
I'm still looking. That's what I like. I like to make sure things are getting clean. Like when we're washing dishes, you can't have just a little... You gotta have some pressure.
Yeah, but you don't just wash it with the water.
That's how you rinse it.
You're using the soap to wash it.
Yes, you're washing
and then you
with
rinse
soap,
her off with the water.
Okay, but if you just have like a drool amount of water coming out of your thing, you're going to be sitting there rotating your dish and cup and all kinds of stuff, and it's just ridiculous. I like to have the blast, so it just blasts all the soap off, and I know it's getting clean.
All right. And then once our pipes blast all over the RV bay...
That will never happen to us. I take precautions to make sure that stuff.
I know.
I would never allow it.
You check the lines an extremely obnoxious.
I'm a very cautious person. I would never allow it to do that.
I know.
And I don't use the regulator on a lot. Like I would never use the regulator here. I'm pretty sure, if anything, the water pressure would go up. It would have to.
Does it go up with that?
No, it's not how it works. It only goes down.
I don't know.
But yeah, this is one of those places where you wouldn't need one. And a lot of people, so the video you posted about having the 90-degree elbow, which is essential for every RV, I would say. Every RV should have that, because if you don't, and you put the stress on the line, you can actually bust your water line just like that. But the elbow takes all that stress off, puts it perpendicular, and just helps with that stuff. But a lot of people were like, why don't you have a water pressure regulator on that? You're doing it wrong. As
if like a water pressure regulator and a 90-degree elbow were the same tool. I am still mind blown at the comments that I've received on that particular post.
And those are the people that I talk about.
The regulator and the 90-degree elbow. The 90-degree elbow is so it doesn't strain the line.
And those are the people that I was talking about that probably have no experience RVing whatsoever.
Yeah, because they live in their parents' basement.
Yeah, or wherever. Their parents' RV's basement.
But anyways, we're just out here giving little tips and tricks that work for us. If they don't work for you, move along.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff that you won't need.
Yeah.
But if you do need it, we'll help you with it.
Right. And like we are learning still every day. And the stuff that we're learning, I want to give to the people that are new.
Yeah,
the people that are beginning.
There's so many channels that have literally dedicated their time to stuff that they wish they would have known when they were younger. Like there's one, I think he's called like 40 years and I didn't know. And there's another one that's 30 years and I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like little things in life that if you would have known this, would have made your life a whole lot easier for the last 40 years.
Yeah.
Or like you've been using this for 40 years and you're just now discovering that there's a better way or a more proper way to use stuff. There's always things like that. You can always learn something. And if you limit where you take your knowledge from, you're an ignorant person. You can always learn. Children can teach you stuff if you're open to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh, that's the yawn of time to go, right? Hello, Cherry Moore.
I'm still super tired.
Me too. I'm
trying to keep up with these comments and
I gotta go to work. They're talking about crocheting, I believe.
Yeah, and crafts. Okay, so Winnie, if you are not new,
so
essentially. What?
She lost her husband 4 years ago today.
Oh my gosh.
That's terrible. Couldn't imagine.
Well, I'm glad that we were, able to bring a smile to you. So hopefully that helps get through today.
Oh, Rita says she loves the videos on Facebook with the kids.
I've been really trying to film as much as I can, but they are wild banshees.
They're very well-behaved wild banshees.
We keep.
That was a wild banshee.
We keep. People keep saying like, Wow, there's there's a well behaved, and I'm like,
They
the
are
risks.
well behaved.
Like, have you been in an RV with them? Because they're crazy. Okay, I love them absolutely to death.
They're very well behaved,
and they are.
We overdo it sometimes with the parenting.
We do.
Gotta let them be kids.
Yeah.
Our patience needs to grow a little bit.
Yeah, if anybody has any tips on like where to get patience at.
Yeah, because I cannot give it to her.
No.
It just doesn't work.
Like, I just need to find it.
This has been 9 years now. I've been trying to help her with a lot of stuff. With my psychology, I'm not perfect by any means, but with my psychology info, I'm pretty good at helping people.
The baby is huge.
Oh, yeah.
Baron
4
is
teeth.
so
Does he have any extra teeth?
big. No, he just has
just
4.
The 4. He has all 4 coming in just like this, so he's been biting.
He's
like a beaver. And what he'll do, because there's some big bullfrogs where we are. Okay, so what he'll do is when I hold him like a baby, he puts his mouth on my arm because I'm pretty sure it resembles something. And he's been nibbling at my arm, and it's adorable. She saw the bite marks the other day. You keep laughing like that, you're going to make more frogs. You're going to be wet frogs, too.
Oh my god, I'm literally crying.
They're so cute.
Look.
No, they're great kids. They really are. We don't give them enough credit for being great kids.
Oh, it was actually
but they really are amazing.
Oh, Jeannie, thank you so much
They're
for that
just
laugh.
so
That
loving.
was really good.
So they just want to please us. That's literally all it is. They're literally perfect kids.
Oh.
They just do kid
stuff.
They are.
They do kid stuff.
Yes. Barbie
oh my
and
gosh.
spiders in the campers again.
Don't give me started.
I don't know what you guys heard.
Bullfrog.
I don't know what that was. I think it was one of those ladies singing.
Man.
That's what it was. That one lady she kind of had a rough voice.
Oh, man. Oh, thank you so much, Jamie. Okay, so Jamie, I'm gonna address I have not put the stickers on the book, and also we have a ginormous map with all the states, and like you peel the sticker off and put the sticker on the state like once you go to it.
Are you sure that's how those work?
Yeah, it is.
I thought you just peeled like the white part off and the state pops up.
No.
You have to place it on there?
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, so the RV is so dirty. So we've had it for 6 months, and absolutely the previous owners never washed this baby. And we've never washed this baby either. But I did see, it's in that, I did see an RV truck wash thing that you guys were recommending.
They have them all over the
kind
place.
of close to us. It's actually not close to us, but anyways.
But they have
I
those all
was
over
told
the place.
where we were.
I used to service one for Brents.
But yeah, I want to go to one of those. Like,
it's just
right
like a
after
big
this.
car wash for trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a truck wash.
Yeah, I know. I feel like it would definitely wash the RV. But anyways, so we haven't washed the RV to put the new sticker on. So I feel like I want to do the big US map with their sticker books, so that way like we do the same states at a time.
So the inside of the slides we'll have to clean because we can't have the slides open while we go through the truck wash.
Oh, well, you better get to cleaning those tomorrow then.
We're moving again tomorrow.
And it's cold. Ugh.
It's not that cold. It's going to be nice here. It's going to be like upper 70s, 80s. But then at night, it's going to be like this, like 60s. It's still holding steady at 68 degrees.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy, yeah. It is really wild.
My eyelash almost flew off for laughing so hard.
I know, you got to be
That
careful.
was so funny.
Oh, they're not cheap. But what is not cheap? Because to pay somebody to come out and clean your RV is like $500.
Yeah, so what's not cheap?
So if it's under $500, technically to us it is semi-cheap.
Shark, what does that say? Shark Kazam?
Snarkasm.
Oh
my. Shark Kazam.
Snark, whatever.
Snarkasm. You gotta say it fast. It's not 2 words.
Sharkasm.
Snarkasm.
where are you at? We're definitely doing a meet and greet in Pennsylvania during the Hershey show.
Oh no, Jamie, that's terrible. I think
In
I'm not sure what EOE
September.
is, but they found
Oh
3
my
polyps.
gosh! Hello, Ari from Finland.
What?
That is amazing.
I would love to visit Finland.
Yeah, not with the RV, but
yes, with the RV.
We're gonna do
ferry.
Fly there.
Yes, with my fins.
Rita. So we will announce where we are probably in a couple of days.
Yeah, I think the video.
But today was a travel day, so that's a little bit of a hint. If you can see comments, you can roll through. I don't know what were all the states that everybody was saying. I know I saw Alabama and then Tennessee and Ohio.
We were just told that we need to go to Michigan.
Oh yeah.
You gotta scroll way up.
Yeah, I'm not doing all
past all the crochet stuff.
I'm not doing that.
Not right now. We could always watch this again and do it later.
We call those cheeks to cheeks in the medical world.
Cheek to cheeks.
I don't know. Button. Oh. The surface.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've thought about doing those. Yeah, the pressure washer I have, I'm really disappointed in. I don't even know what I could do with it now.
Okay, so I literally saw another family literally spray their stairs with the exact same one we have.
What do you mean they're stairs?
They're like step stairs. That carpet part comes off.
Yeah, I know.
So like you can clean the metal.
We should do that as a tip of the day.
Yeah. Those things are gross.
Yeah, they're dusty. I mean, that's where we put our feet. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I definitely will Google that.
$55 in Cincinnati.
That's nothing.
That's cheap. I'll pay that.
10%. Yeah, as long as it does a good job cleaning, which I have to imagine it does. If it cleans those semis, it should easily clean. Well, what if it messes up the roof? Because that's something I'm always nervous about. If we take it through a car wash like that, what if it messes up?
Yeah, but I don't think it's like one of those.
We'll have to watch videos.
I don't think it's an automatic one.
So it's not the one where it like whips.
No, I think
there's
it's
no octopus hands that slap and.
No.
There's no colorful rainbow of soaps?
No, I don't think so. I think it's like literally like somebody's in there scrubbing it. Or maybe you should get in there and scrub it.
Oh, it's like a bunch, it's like the Oompa Loompa factory where they're all Oompa, Oompa, Doopa Dee.
Exactly like Oompas.
We wash your truck and we do it for you.
Copyright.
I don't care anymore. YouTube already messed me up the other day. I'm so upset about that. I cannot believe how many.
Gosh, we didn't even talk about that.
The only reason I'm upset is because how upset people got.
You guys got, yeah. How upset?
Not these lovely, wonderful people. It's people who probably don't normally watch, but it was just so wild how, just like how, like you were saying, like they don't pick on me. Yes, they do. That's how they pick on me, by saying the video's terrible. They'll never watch the channel again because.
Man, why were they commenting that kind of stuff?
Because
that's bogus.
That's how it is. You get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. Yeah, see, copyright. Now I'm gonna have to try and put music over
We're just throwing it down left and right here today.
Oh yeah, she's just like you said. They're guys with pressure washers.
Yeah.
See, but that scares me too because you have to be careful with that roof. You don't want to tear a hole in it.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think that they're like up there spraying day and up there because we could definitely take the little soft bristle brush and just slightly scrub it. And I feel like that would get all the nasty gum and scrime off of it.
You've never even been up there.
What is it called? What did I just say?
Scrime, which is fine.
Scrime and gum? Is that what I said?
Yeah. People can be such jerks. I don't, but it made me realize, like, that's how I found out that YouTube messed up the video, because when I gave them the permission to overlay they usually do a really good job. It's usually just the segment of music, but for some reason it extended far beyond that.
Every single one.
Yeah, and every single one. I was so shocked. I thought it was like maybe one or two, and I was like, why are people getting so upset about this? And then finally I went and, because what happens is when I upload the video, it goes through a bunch of checks and stuff like that. And usually I try to upload it several hours before I release it, just so I can go through those checks. And then I do a proof watch after I did all the like backdoor stuff, which is what I call it, where I like put in the description, put in the title and stuff like that. I call it the backdoor stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll proof watch it after I'm done with that. And then I'll add that pinned comment. And that's normally where I find like little mistakes. And if there's something that's I normally don't find mistakes because when I'm editing, oh man, this is why editing takes so long. I watch the video like 2 or 3 times. So when I'm editing, I make sure everything's right. So
it was like a last minute flag for the music. Like I don't even understand.
Yeah, that's what ended up happening. So I proof watched it like I always do. It didn't get flagged until much later. And then once it does, what happens is I can't monetize the video. So I had to give them permission because the internet was so bad where we were, I couldn't do it manually myself. When I tried to do it, it was just taking forever to load. So I gave YouTube the permission to do it. And I picked 5 random songs that I thought sounded decent. And they just went haywire with it. And then finally, after so many comments, I was like, yeah, they screwed up.
They messed up.
And I was going through and it was blowing my, like, it was taking me several hours to correct the mistake they did because of how slow the internet was.
Oh, it was so bad.
I was sitting there for 2 hours.
So glad to get out
just to fix several seconds of mistakes. Like, it was nuts.
Because our at-home Wi-Fi wasn't working.
Yeah, the
Travelify is like saving our behind right now, which, I mean, wasn't working in Florida. So I wonder if like different states just have different, like, I know they have different towers, but like Travelify, it works with all carriers. So I don't know what is different about where we are now.
They even have Canadian packages and Mexico packages, which is so wild.
So I don't know why it wasn't working before, but there's been not a single glitch. I'm going to pray to God that it literally stays that way.
Yeah, watch me move to the spot that's a couple spots over, and then it stops working properly.
We'll move right back.
Because we're right next to a river right now, which there's an opening, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, but typically, like, whenever you're near bodies of water, I feel like stuff doesn't work.
About that, but that's why I was saying maybe we should stay here and we should test how good, but we don't have sewer. That's your argument. We don't have sewer, which we're going to be here a few weeks, so we probably definitely need sewer.
We're going to be here for 2 weeks. I mean, I can shorten it. We can be here for a day or 2 days.
For now, I like the way this park looks, and if we have a good spot, of course, I won't change where we are. I like where it is, but the roads coming in and out of here, I'm not excited for that.
I'm not excited to go down that ginormous hill. I was actually like really nervous. I waited at the top of the hill for you.
Yeah, I know.
Because I was nervous that the car was going to be at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was going to be back at the bottom. You should have waited at the bottom of the hill for me.
I would have had to come rolling right on.
And then there was that guy with the flag, which I guess he was probably with the Airstream people too. And like I kind of wanted to motion to him to move because he was standing in the road where I needed to swing.
Oh.
Because the road went from almost like a 4-lane to a 1-lane.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going on with this park, but
yeah, it's kind of strange.
It's ginormous, though. There are so many sections. They have
I'm glad to hear
an entire section.
I hope everything's okay, Cheyenne.
Cabins, and then I saw like
there's tiny homes here, which is pretty cool.
There's tiny homes, yeah.
Colorful tiny homes.
And then what else did I see? I saw cabins and tiny homes, and then I saw they look like strip apartments. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yes, I did see those too.
But they were like split. They weren't like connected, but like it was like literally like a square box is what it looked like from just driving past it. Yeah. And then there are I'll get the specifics tonight or tomorrow before I actually post my video, but there's either 2 or 3 sections just for RVs.
No, Todd, we're not in Florida. It's been a minute.
Oh yeah,
we
bounced.
We went from Florida to Alabama, and now from Alabama to you guys will have to wait and find out. I like them guessing though.
Yeah. And so if you're new,
for you for sure.
Our main goal right now is to get to Maine by July, August. And then we're going to be in Hershey, Pennsylvania in September. But I just want to remind you that we're only going to be in Pennsylvania for maybe a week. Like a couple days before the show, and then a couple days after. Because I am nervous for the cold.
Yeah, but September's not really cold.
I know, but literally the show is like the 14th through the 17th, like right in the middle of the month. Yeah, but
that's Pennsylvania and Ohio are almost the same.
Okay.
I think, Pennsylvania is beautiful, but I think there's not many thousand trails there, right?
I forget.
I think there's
I already have it booked.
I think there's only one.
There's one literally right in Hershey. I booked it
Oh,
already.
that's perfect then.
Yeah, I booked it.
Perfect. You're okay, Todd. Never worry about that. But I'm glad you like to catch up. I just saw today, for the first time in a long time, I actually checked how many videos I have posted. I have 409 videos. And that's not shorts or anything. That's 409 straight videos, long form videos.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm 91 away from 500.
You're cruising.
And we've been cruising with subs. We're almost at 30,000. We're like 300 away. I know, it's wild. I did not expect that to happen so soon. Because just in February, well, I guess now it's been almost 3 months. Wow, it's been almost 3 months since we got to 29,000.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's good though.
Right?
No, we literally hit.
I think we celebrated 29,000 February.
And what is it now?
It's 29,600 something.
No. I'm talking about like what month is it right now?
Oh, it's April. 4/20.
Good night.
I know, it is time to Ooh, and the Poconos. I think somebody was telling us to go to Poconos. I don't remember who though.
Oh. Jamie, no, I'm so sorry. I'm not keeping up with the comments.
Which one are you looking for?
Jamie, she said something to you. Oh, Journey to Toto last Saturday. I went to see. They were maybe I don't know. I don't know. She said a comment to you or something.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, Jamie, paste your comment. I'm sorry. I saw your message. I have the same text next month.
Hello, Diana.
Todd. That's funny.
It's amazing.
I saw we are definitely gonna go to Wisconsin, but is that
Wisconsin?
what is
about
it?
East and North Wisconsin?
What's it called? Wisconsin.
Like
Like I'm about to whisk you back to sleep or something.
After this, we gonna whistle.
Alright, Bruce, we gonna whistle.
We gonna whistle.
There for the 4th time. I don't know. I still don't see it, Jamie. I'm so sorry.
Uh-oh. Is it getting flagged or something? I don't see it coming either. What does this button do?
Did I finally... Oh. What just happened?
Oh, look. It says hide chat. Show chat. Where's the chat?
Where's the chat at?
We just went full screen. So literally our entire faces are on this screen.
And what you guys see is a nightmare. Both 80s bands.
I'm kind of really upset
so
that the
confused.
music is not playing anymore.
Woohoo, Kathy! You gotta... Oh, yeah, I did see that comment.
Toto is one of my favorite bands.
Oh.
They sing Africa.
What? They sing what?
Gotta take me away from you.
That's them?
There's nothing in it. Yeah.
I love you. You're so...
God bless the rains down in Africa. God bless the rains.
You smell delicious.
Songs about werewolves. It's them frogs.
So anyways.
If you like Toto,
that's awesome. She went to see them on Tuesday.
Is it Toto or is it Tutu? I'm pretty sure it's Toto.
Probably Toto.
I'm pretty sure it's Toto.
Toto.
You can say it really fast, so it's like Toto. Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool.
Like
she went and saw them in concert.
I know, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we don't do concerts. I don't know.
Check out Weezer's cover of it. They did a really good job if you like them.
Oh, he was
That's pretty cool. I actually almost watched Half Baked the other day. I know you've probably never seen that movie, Half Baked. It used to be it wasn't ever one of my favorite movies, but it was an enjoyable movie to watch. But I watched it as a kid, and as a kid, I hated the idea of the devil's lettuce. Because I was raised like that. You know, the Christian can't touch that stuff. It makes people go nuts.
Yeah.
Now, as an adult, I'm more rational. I realize it's more of a medicine than anything. But
if taken properly, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Always with precaution.
In moderation, yes.
Kathy, that's so funny. I'm so glad that you were able to catch a live.
Hey,
it's really
Carla,
cool.
We're doing great. We're actually about to sign off, I think, here in a second.
Yeah.
But you're always more than welcome to rewatch the live.
Yeah, you can always rewatch the live, binge watch. The kids and us, we're doing great.
Oh,
doing the,
did you read all that?
Doing the RV life. I don't know.
When he said, when driving to Maine, you will be taking 95 all the way. Oh, she's asking if we'll be taking that. Or would you take 95 to 495? We don't have that far planned out yet.
Yeah, so I only have to Virginia. And
So,
I don't even know whatever route the GPS takes us on,
yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
state,
Whatever the GPS says is what we usually do. But
yeah,
your GPS was super sketchy today.
But it really wasn't.
Oh, thank you, Lori.
It was only sketchy in that one spot.
Well, coming out of where we were, her GPS, so for some reason, the roads where we were, like they would meet at a point like this. So like a road would come this way and a road would come this way, and there'd be like a little road in the middle that connects them. So her GPS,
I don't know.
So if we had to go like this and then take that other road, her GPS would take us to those cut-throughs, and those cut-throughs were literally the most worst roads ever.
Yeah, but it actually wasn't bad. That one wasn't bad.
Each one was bad. The only reason it wasn't terrible was because no other cars were coming, and I was able to swerve out of the way of the potholes or ride either lane that I needed. I was going the wrong way on those roads for the most part to avoid potholes, but
oh, okay.
I have been getting well. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten much better over the last few weeks.
I'm in Canada. Oh, okay. I always watch your lives. Okay.
So she's asking what time, right?
Okay, so
Saturdays at 9:30, but that's 9:30 where we are now. It's not. It used to be 9:30 Eastern Standard, but now
that's where we were.
Now we're on Central Time, so it's 9:30 Central Time now. It has to be 9:30 for us because the kids are usually in bed by then.
I wonder if because there's no way that we could keep it 9:30 Eastern Standard.
Yeah, because then we'd have to go on.
And today was a travel day, so like everything was just thrown off. If we were in
California and tried to do 9:30, so it'd be 6. The kids would definitely still be up.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
So it has to be 9:30 where we are, which we'll always try to keep you guys posted and updated, which we'll get much better at that. But the problem is, I need to remind you.
Okay, so what I'm gonna have you guys all do right now is, or after the live, make sure to add us on Facebook. The link is in the description, and I will plan according to where we go and what time zone that we're in the lives. Now, it's just going to be a notification or an event, so you're going to want to join the event so that way that you get notified for the live. And it should prompt you to add it to your calendar on whatever time zone that you're in. So that way that you get an alert from your calendar, you'll get an alert from Facebook, and then also we've been trying to add the lives
awesome, Jamie. That's
on
wonderful.
on YouTube at least 30 minutes prior to our launch time.
It doesn't always work out like that though.
Yeah, so that way that you get a notification 30 minutes prior as well.
Yeah.
But I will try to
there's
prioritize.
So many little things that can mess things up because last week it was the internet. This week we were running a little late, and then
I was asleep.
She was asleep. Yeah, she only woke up 20 minutes before the live.
Yeah. I woke up like this.
So we'll try to keep it consistent, but it's usually going to be last minute.
And the Facebook page, it's just Taking a Rizk. And it should pop up.
It's in most of the descriptions. It's not in the description of this, but if you go to any of our videos, you'll see it. But do I have to fix the links?
No, I already did. Well, I did the last video, but I don't know how many videos you did like that.
Well, all of them.
You changed every single video.
No, not like the old ones, but since I made those, we were still in Florida when I made those. I used some type of link shortener, and then I could customize. I guess it was a trial subscription. I wasn't aware of that when I signed up for it. So all the links in our descriptions ended. So none of them work now. So we got to go through and fix all of those.
So,
which is terrible. There were so many links.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that email that I got. I was blown away. I was like, this can't be right. This must be a joke. I thought they were trying to scam me out of some money.
But it's okay because I have the
original links too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I just copy and pasted and deleted them.
And actually, if there's anybody out there who knows how to shorten links and customize them without having to pay for it and that they'll work forever, please let me know. That would be really helpful.
Okay, so you're going to have to answer this because I'm not geographic intelligent.
She's just saying. It's 7:30.
No. The one below it.
No, that's not where we are. Oh, are we going to be in Illinois?
I don't.
Probably not.
Where is that at?
So you have Ohio, Indiana, Illinois.
Okay.
So probably not.
So not this year. So we're gonna be doing the whole entire East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
if
we're
you're
not
looking
gonna.
for us, we're going to be on the West Coast.
But we're not gonna be going past Ohio. I don't think. That's like as far west, I guess, and that's not even west.
We're only going to
For
go there
now.
for visiting family.
Yeah. And I need to go to the doctor.
Oh yeah,
All of
that's
us
too.
need to
We
go
all
to
need
the
to go to the
doctor. Doctor, dentist, vision, dental doctor.
Yeah.
Knock it all out. And yeah. That's the only thing that's like so weird about travel life.
But knock on wood, none of us have had any serious reasons to go. We've had some scares, but.
And I mean, worst case scenario, we'll just have to go to an urgent care or an emergency room. But
our kids are tough.
They are so tough. Oh my god.
And they love playing with Band-Aids. That's all it takes.
Stickers.
Oh yeah. Even Nancy. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Oh wow, Jamie, I didn't know you lived in Illinois. Hello from New York. We will absolutely be in New York.
Kathy says she hasn't
really
seen
cool.
us on Facebook. Winnie, have a great night. Good night. We're getting off too, so we're going to join you here in a second. Not in your bed.
It's 11:55 here in the East right now. Oh yeah.
That's Florida time. Yeah, Ohio time. So thank you all so very much for joining us. To all of our risk takers, thank you so much.
Thank you guys so
are
much
wonderful.
for
To
all
all the 28 of you that have joined the memberships, you guys are awesome. We're going to be working hard to be putting out content into those that is worth your guys' time and stuff like that. So
I think like photos and stuff. I think we'll be really
photos,
good,
updates, and you driving with the kids. I thought a frog was coming, but I guess not. Yes. But anyways, thank you all so very much for watching.
Frogs?
And remember, life's a lot more fun
when you're taking a risk.
I love that. Thank you so much for Terry for helping us with that one.
Yeah.
Love you guys. We'll